Today is gonna be different in that it's gonna be more of like a rant than a vlog. An R-log? I wanna talk about what I hate about art and literature classes. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I hate art and literature. I'm saying I hate the way most classes teach them. Why? Because they try to teach you interpretation. Let me explain. When I was in high school, I had to read a book called The Catcher in the Rye, which, for those of you who don't know, is basically about a lost kid in New York named Holden, who goes through a lot of shit anyway. Throughout the entire book, Holden wears a red cap. But let me ask you something. What does this red cap signify? What does it mean? What's the symbolism behind this red hat? Back in high school, I ate this shit all up. I wrote something like, the hat represents Holden's self-image. It's an object of self-reflection, of security, an item that accentuates his aggressive personality. I remember thinking to myself, wow, I am really deep. Newsflash, high school Will, it's just a fucking hat. You could say 1,000 different deep things about what the hat represents. There is no solid answer. There is no answer. To further illustrate, here's a picture I took with my phone. Now I have another question for you. What does it mean? Perhaps the padlock represents the oppressive chains of society, and the white carpet represents the abstract space of the human will, a space that is ultimately open, vacant, and full of possibility. Notice how there is nothing for the padlock to lock onto, to imprison, so it has no choice but to bind itself. This represents the futility of attempting to control the vastness of the human spirit. In effect, only the shadow of oppression remains on our consciousness, a figment that cannot truly hurt us, unless we dwell on its darkness. Or it's just a fucking padlock on my floor.